YouTube's like, yeah, that's fine. And we are live, so there's that.
Yeah.
Missed. Go now that we're at the station, guys. We just gotta keep going. We can't. We're off the rails before we arrived at the station. Now that we're at the station, we just need to keep on the rails here.
Yeah.
Right.
We can do it.
All right. We've got sound all good? Oh.
Should be
All right.
okay.
I was drinking chocolate fudge, Animal Kingdom hot chocolate.
Yum.
I
Yum.
don't think that hot chocolate from America is any good anymore.
This
It is
stuff is
animal.
actually delicious. It's from the Animal Kingdom, so it's fantastic.
All right, guys. So then, I should probably open up Audacity.
Perhaps.
That might help.
Maybe. Boing! Yeah, sometimes you gotta forget that you have system sounds enabled.
Yeah, right.
That's one kind of down. That's one upside and one downside to voice meters. You got system sounds. Yay!
Everything, yeah. All right. So then, let us start this ball rolling with a flying high kick in 5,
I'm gonna mute.
4, 3. Come on, load. You can do it.
All alone. He's not alone. I stand with him. Flying Blade of Shantung, at your service.
Azamar. Thunderfist Chat. Famed in Jijon.
And I, Silver Dot She, famed in Fuzhou.
And I, Turtle Ma, famed in
In his book.
this tavern.
This is the Geek.io Rant and Review with your host, CJ Boat, Jared Azevedo, Raul Garza, and everyone's favorite Aussie, Dale Campbell. This week, do you thirst for the sword of destiny? Well, float on over, baby, because we're talking about Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Sword of Destiny.
Doesn't work so well when I have different toggles I have to toggle. Hi, everybody. This is the Geek.io show number 144, our rant and review of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, The Sword of Destiny, recorded Thursday, the 10th of March, 2016. I'm CJ, stalling for a nickname, Boat.
Oh, sorry. Well, it was too late, so I just kind of gave up.
Okay.
How about CJ, let her grow into something worth killing, Boat?
There you
What?
And I'm Jared, not legend, not yet, Azevedo. And he's Dale, too much blazing flame, Campbell.
And who else is joining us? I like this.
And I'm Raul.
And, yeah.
Bring me more wine, Garza.
There
Oh,
you
that's
go.
funny. The one I picked for you was the wine was asking.
The wine was
We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so as we are wont to do with these movies, Dale prepared for us the audio version of the visual trailer.
I actually did one this week.
But this is one of the coolest sounding covers of one of my favorite songs of all time, by the way, involved in this.
There you go.
CCR is one of my favorite bands, and I love hearing this version of the song.
I see. Rise and rise. I see. Drawn on away.
Honor, duty, excuses for bloodshed. That is why I left it behind all those years ago.
Don't go around tonight.
It took just one night
Down to take your life.
to bring me back.
There's a bad moon on the rise.
Once he has the sword, that will be the end of all of us.
Martial artsy stuff here.
Somebody flipping around through the air.
Yep.
Ching ching. Swords
Spin around.
smacking together.
I wonder if this version of this is sold separately anywhere. I really like this version of this song.
It's down to take your life.
I play
much
covers.
talking in this trailer.
No, there's not much talking at all in this
The
trailer.
song's cool though. The song's cool.
Yeah. All right, there's a awesome cover of "Bad Moon" from CCR with one line from the movie. You don't want trailers? There you go, folks. Right there.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but did you really watch this movie for the talking?
Yeah,
True.
Absolutely.
Actually,
I sure hope you didn't.
I enjoy. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Later, this movie,
Later.
Sword of Destiny. I suggested it because I saw it on Netflix that it was out, and I'm like, hey, we should watch that movie. It's only on Netflix and a short release of movies here, theaters here and there. Still mourning the death of Li Mubaa, Yu Shulian returns to safeguard his sword, the Green Legend. Hades Dai, I knew that one. An underground warlord sends his lieutenants to steal a sword, with plans to dominate the martial world. A young mysterious swordswoman and a hero from the past, Silent Wolf, come to Shen Shulian's aid, together with a disparate band of warriors who still believe in the Iron Way of Honor.
The Iron Way.
So this is definitely the newest movie we've seen, by the way. February 26th came out on Netflix, 2016.
Whoa, same year.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be.
Crazy.
Yeah, within like.
Because I mean, the other one.
We talked about
Ultron.
Star
Oh,
Wars.
Star Wars.
Oh yeah, it's true. Okay.
And Ultron.
Wait, that was.
I say Ultron. We had a couple of weeks on because we had to get all of us to the theater. Jazz.
Star Wars
Yeah.
did a time too. I actually saw it opening weekend. Don't give me that shit.
Oh.
That wasn't me. I saw it. Yeah, I saw it opening day. What are you talking about, CJ?
All right. So the main actors, basically, if you are into any kind of Asian movies at all, you know all of these people that I am about to name off here. Donnie Yen, Meng Xiao, or Silent Wolf. Michelle Yeoh is Yu Shulian. Harry Shum Jr. is Wei Fong. The gorgeous Natalia Liu Bondizo is Snowbaz, and the immortal Jason Scott Lee is Hades Dai.
Immortal, you say?
He's freaking amazing. Everything that man touches is gold. Seriously. All right. There's no trivia or quotes really for this one, so because IMDb didn't decide to give us any, so no, we're gonna skip that part because there's none. Sorry, folks.
Well, we can
That
do
IMDb score, though. Man.
Yeah.
That Rotten Tomatoes score. Well, that's unfortunate.
I didn't look at the Rotten Tomatoes score. What was the Rotten
Yeah,
Tomatoes
do you want me to spoil it for you?
Now, what's the RT?
It's 18%.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
That's harsh.
Oh,
That's very hard.
Yeah,
I
the
think it was
IMDb
that bad.
score is 6.3, which I thought was harsh, but man, 18.
18%.
all right.
Ouch.
So, production talk. Lots of wires and martial arts going on in this one, as you would expect.
Lots of wires.
Tiger,
This is a
Hidden
Crouching
Dragon.
Tiger movie, so yeah.
All of it was really well choreographed, though. Like I did watch through the movie twice, once just because I wanted to, and once because I wanted to actually critique it, because I like picking apart these kind of movies. The fight choreography on this was great. I mean, everybody was moving where they were supposed to be. There were very few flubs that I saw. There was a couple of them, but never from any of the main actors. a couple of the ninjas were stumbling over each other. I saw one of them get hit in the head with a sword. So
Mhm.
Did the sword wobble?
no, actually, that must have hurt. No,
Yeah,
these were very obviously metal. Like,
Well,
Holy cow.
there was one floppy sword in this movie,
I didn't see any floppy
and that was
swords.
That was intentional.
Wasn't
Not while fighting.
wasn't the Green Destiny sword supposed to be a like very thin sword?
yes, it was only supposed to be able to be used for those who were meant to use it.
No.
Weren't
But
they
like, wasn't it
meant-
supposed to be one of those like swords that was like very
Yeah. See,
so wavy?
Yeah.
Thin and very wavy, yeah. I think they explained that a little bit too.
Yeah. Basically, it's the mystical sword. It's the mystical weapon trope that only certain people can actually properly use the weapon, because it was forged weird or pooped on by a dragon or something.
Pooped on by a dragon.
Some would say a crouching dragon.
Yeah, it was a
Oh.
crouching dragon.
It was a hidden target there somewhere too. But anyway,
But I mean, the editing was very good on this as well. I just need to see more of Natasha, because my God, she's gorgeous.
she is a rather pretty lady. I will give you that. She is rather attractive.
She's Australian. She was born on the 25th of August, 1994, in Sydney. Her father is of Italian heritage, thus the last name of Bondizzo, and her mother is Chinese, thus the middle name Liu.
And the first name being Natasha. But anyway.
She has a law degree.
That's interesting.
Dude. Think I'm in love.
Yeah. She got the smarts. 94, that would put her at 21, 22.
I'm okay with this. Good lord.
Well, there you go. And that's coming from me. She was rather.
She's not quite
attractive.
Daisy Ridley
That's great.
pretty for me, but wow.
Yeah, she's alright. She just looked like a kid to me. And that made me feel a little dirty. So.
That's true. She did look really,
She's-
really young.
But
which
apparently
made me
she was
feel like,
19 when they filmed this, so I'm not too far off.
True.
I can feel a little dirty.
Nope, I don't.
She looked way too young. But anyway, that's just my point.
I think
She
I'm
was
not
even
old
younger
enough
than
for this
19.
conversation.
Oh, wow.
Everybody
What can I say?
call mommy and daddy are talking.
We breed them pretty here down under. What can I say? But anyway.
Yes, when they're Italian and Chinese.
Some good genes
And
there.
also, Michelle Yeoh also never ages. By the way, Jazz and I have a common talk on Wall Street Spoiler Show how Mulan never ages.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
her name? Freaking
I don't know off the top of my head.
Mulan, you know.
Yeah, I know. Agent May.
Yeah.
That's what I know her as.
So Michelle Yeoh was born in 1962, and she still looks like she's 30. Like,
Wow. Wow. Holy crap.
jeez,
Just broke my
man.
brain a little bit.
Jeez, holy cow.
Ming Na Wen is who you're
Ming Na Wen, there
talking
we go.
There we go.
Like, I know she was Mulan.
She was Mulan.
Welcome to
Also,
CJ Drools over ladies.
No, I have no problem whatsoever with drooling over
Lady
the...
cast.
It's
That's what this is just
like, okay.
become.
I'm not going to get into my personal taste in this one, but I think my
Weeaboo?
preferences are starting to show. Yes, weeaboo.
It's done. Yeah,
Donnie
it's
Yen,
right.
by the way,
Your weeaboo is starting to show.
My weeaboo is hanging out a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put that. Put your weeaboo away, please.
No way, dude. This is an adult show. I want my weeaboo all out.
Oh, well, I'm gonna.
Donnie
Anyway.
Yen, by the way, born in '63 too. So, good lord, Asians don't age. Seriously.
The main lady in this though, there was a few shots in here where she did look a little bit old. I'm not gonna lie. What's her name? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
only when I think it was intentional.
Maybe.
Okay. So
Makeup can only go so far.
all right.
That's
So
all
I'm
I've
glad.
said.
I'm glad I didn't just think. This is the first time I've actually looked at the IMDb for this because I watched it twice yesterday. So
Mhm.
I'm glad that the guy, what's his name, Yushu, looked familiar to me, and I'm glad that I'm not losing my mind completely. He was the dude from Glee. I didn't realize
Yeah, I
that.
know. I had to look him up too. I was like, "Who is that dude? Why does he look so familiar?"
Right?
And I like pulled it up. I was like, "This is a dude from Glee." Fantastic.
Good job, dude from Glee.
Mhm.
Good job.
Good to see you doing something else.
Yeah, right.
Even if it is this Netflix original movie. But anyway.
Oh, yeah, he's doing the Mortal Instruments Shadowhunters series. So he's actually working. Good for him.
They're making more
there you
Mortal
go.
Instrument movies?
No, just it's a series. It's the Shadowhunters
Oh.
series. They are
TV
doing
series.
Mortal Instruments. They are doing more of the movies as opposed to just City of Bones. But this
I
is a
thought City
Shadowhunters.
of Bones just tanked so hard they.
No,
They're like,
well.
no, never mind.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think it's the reason why they decided to go with TV on this one. I
Right.
saw a couple
No.
episodes of it. It's not great, but it's not terrible.
I hear it's okay.
Yeah,
Just like City of Bones.
it is definitely okay.
Definitely the best 5 out of 10 you'll ever give.
One of, yes.
That is one of the best 5 out of 10s you'll
There
give.
you go.
Unlike this movie, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Sword of Justice, or Sword of Justice, you know.
Sword of Justice!
Yeah, I should have saved all my bloopers from recording this week. Crouching
This
Crouching
it-
Hidden Tiger Dragon frick. Okay, Crouching Tiger Hidden. Ah, dang it.
I'm watching it going, sure this is not called. I had to keep checking the title to see if it wasn't called Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Sword of Justice.
Sword of Justice.
There was a part of the time where I was calling it Couching Dragon Tiger Hidden. I called that in the original run of the show notes, but I'm glad I fixed it
Daryl,
for anyone.
I need you to draw a couch that's a dragon.
That's our Dragon Con t-shirt this year. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it!
Do it. There you go.
Dragon on a couch. And
You gotta make sure
done.
they have
No,
little like
not dragon
pillars
on a
there.
couch. A couch that's a dragon.
Oh, right.
Kind of like how
Sorry.
the cat from Totoro is also a bus.
Anyway, moving on. Moving quickly along.
Okay, let's
Sorry
see.
for that.
The choreograph was amazing. Not all the sets were built, right? There was no green screen, right?
No, this was entirely. They did very little CG to this. They only pretty much CG the ropes and harnesses.
Yeah, and the white shot, right? Like the white
Yeah.
shot of the whole city.
Yeah, and that was basically it. The rest of this was completely done, and like as with the original movie, they didn't allow a whole lot of stunt
No.
doubles.
Yeah.
Because
It
a lot
was
of these
very,
people,
very, very pretty.
Yes.
a lot of
like
these people know martial arts,
scenery
so
is
they
just
get to do their own
beautiful.
Oh,
stunts.
the opening scene where she's standing on the cliff. Yeah, I mean, just like breathtaking. And then it's, even on the carriage ride back, the grass is just. They shot this in 4K, right? I mean, they were
had-
pushing this 4K.
Netflix would have had to do something like that, though.
Yeah,
Like,
because
shoot
it
particularly well.
it looked amazing on my iPad when I was watching it. I'm like, damn, this has got to be 4K.
It's a beautiful looking movie. A lot of scenery that's pretty. Though which I didn't really like. They kind of fixed it along the way a lot in this movie. But I think the first fight scene looked too clean. If that makes sense.
Oh, the
Yeah.
bandits attack?
Yeah. That looked
Yeah, like,
too
you know,
clean.
one would come in and chop, swing, and then the next one, they were, like, waiting in line to
Yeah.
to take their
Like,
turn.
waiting in line.
Do I need to
That's
go back
what-
and Daryl's hang a lantern on it about finite martial arts?
Yes, yes.
Yes, you do.
We know.
And was it just me, or did it feel kind of like? Well, I guess it was the hat. It kind of felt like a western.
It did feel a bit westerny. This did kind of like jump into my head as kind of like the Hateful Eight, but set in China. So
I was thinking more
That's an
like
interesting concept.
Magnificent Seven, maybe, because
How about the Ridiculous Six?
no.
I wouldn't
No,
know. I
we'll
haven't
never
watched.
speak of that again.
It was
Hate you,
fun.
CJ.
We'll
Oh,
watch that.
whoops,
Never
I didn't get to
intend
watch
to.
it, darn shucks.
Well,
Well, isn't there's 2 more Adam Sandler movies coming, right? We got to do both.
Please no.
we want
Please.
Netflix original for Adam Sandler's $60 million ridiculousness. But anyway,
I was looking for a budget for this. I couldn't find it anywhere.
I couldn't find one either. I could find box office, which it did really well as a limited release in the box office, I may say.
The thing that like bothered me about this movie was that it didn't bring anything new. I mean, it just felt like it's a kung fu movie.
Yeah.
It's really reminiscent of the old I almost said it again. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon movie. It's really reminiscent of that.
Well, yeah, but I mean I think that was
Well, a sequel normally adds something. It doesn't just reprint the same thing over and over and over again.
See, I guess I didn't expect much out of this. I wanted just a really good martial arts movie, and that's what I got out of this. So
I'm not disagreeing with you on that one, but just
the
as
first one had a little bit more story to it.
a little bit, but I mean, I don't think that it would hold up as well now. I haven't went back and watched it, but I don't think it would I just don't think it would hold up as well. I don't think it would stack.
I don't know.
I don't know. I never saw the original.
I saw the original like once or
Really?
twice, and I'm like,
I always intended to, and just never happened.
Sorry.
I worked in theater when it was
something
there,
was
so
all playing.
it's free.
yeah. I want to start getting into the story, but I'll save that for the second half.
I have a
What's that?
production note.
Okay, production.
Okay.
It's my first note. This is in English?
Yeah.
Sort of.
I was not expecting that.
Well, every single one of the actors is bilingual, like so, and that was purposely done. They filmed this movie. They dubbed this movie twice with the same actor.
That
Every
explains it, because
one of them speaks English and Chinese.
Okay, my second note was this sounds dubbed, but the
was
lips
filmed in
match.
Chinese. I think it was filmed in English, but I think they just amped it up a little bit, and that's what caused that weird dubbing sensation.
Yeah, it felt very dubbed, like everything was very spaced out and a
Yeah.
little unnatural.
But, yeah, the lips were very on point with the American version, including Harry Shum's like voice box, his Adam's apple moving with his English words. So
Yeah, I mean it all matched up. So I was like, this sounds dubbed, but it doesn't look dubbed. My brain doesn't know how to handle this. What's happening?
I actually watched this movie I watched it in English, but with subtitles, so I could.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, because sometimes there's talk really low, and I just want to be able to.
Yeah.
Read everything.
Though, a lot of the volume on the voices were really low. I found
Yeah.
anyway.
I think they just all spoke very softly.
They just spoke like this.
But like
It's
some
a
of the
total ma.
sections
And get upset. Seriously.
off. I'm not sure if that was a Netflix issue or if that was just the way they did it, because there's like times where they're on screen, but there's words on the bottom. They're saying something, which I'm thinking is just
the subtitles were off. They were
like
definitely
internal monologue or something.
yeah, thought boxes.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah. Hoo ha. Heavy breathing. There's a lot of that on Jessica Jones, I know.
That's what we do.
Right, okay. What was I going to say? I found the subtitles, the options anyway, interesting, which is why I thought it was dubbed, because they did offer it in Chinese, so that was interesting.
Yeah.
They also had Italian subtitles, so that was fascinating. Not that I watched it with Italian subtitles, but you had the option if you wanted to. I don't know if that's Netflix going, oh, we'll just offer 4 random subtitle languages because why not?
Is that what Netflix sounds like? I didn't know that's what
Netflix
Netflix
sounds
sounds like.
like. Oh, we can offer Italian subtitles on this martial arts movie.
Hey,
Okay,
Netflix. When's the next season of Jessica Jones coming?
When you say it is. I can do this all day.
Probably.
Yeah, we got the Daredevil. That keeps your nerds happy. I mean, really. What else do you want?
Why is
Oh
Agents
my
of S.H.I.E.L.D. on Netflix but not Agent Carter? Can you explain that
Yeah.
Next question.
Disney next.
Why is the last season of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood not on Netflix?
Yeah.
It is not my department.
Oh man. So anyway,
To have the voice of Netflix on this episode, did you, folks?
Exclusive.
It's like geeky behind the curtain, man. It's like seeing Siri, and she's like a 600-pound man.
Siri is a 600-pound man. You didn't know that?
You didn't know that?
I thought everyone knew that.
All right. Any other production? Because we really can't touch too much on this. I mean, it accomplished what it set out to do, which is be very pretty.
Yeah, it was very pretty, and the choreography is really cool, and the special effects of removing the wires was. I mean, I didn't see anything. It all looked
there was not a single one of them.
It was very clean, very beautiful, really well done on the production side. I can't say much except for the weird dubbing.
Oh yeah,
thing.
that score was.
That score! Oh my god!
I didn't even notice it. I guess that's something.
Really? Were you not listening? Were you like paying too much attention to the internal Netflix voice or something? What?
No, I don't know.
I loved the score on this. This was just, it was like, oh man.
Well, I had to put headphones in, so if you didn't watch this with headphones, you probably missed some of the finer details. But this is
just, oh man, I'm wondering. Seriously, especially if that Bad Moon Rising cover is on the soundtrack, I want that soundtrack because like the instrumental, like the Chinese instrumental in there is just, oh my god, it's breathtaking. And they perfectly timed it too. So you would get ramps in the action, and then you would get peaks, and you would get peaks in the music, and it was just so well done, so well played.
Not only that, just some of the mellow kind of instruments that they would use for between scenes as well. And so that was a nice touch. I'll give this movie that, I guess. The score was just spectacular. And really, it caught me off guard. I'm like, hang on a sec. Who did they get to do the score for this movie?
Yeah, right? It kind of stinks. There's literally nothing available for us to answer all these questions for this movie that we actually want to explore this on.
Oh, hang on. Let's see. According to Google Play Music, give me 2 seconds. There is a Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Sword of Destiny music from ... from the Netflix movie.
There you go.
Let's see. Okay, I will link this to you. Where do I get a link from? Share album. Here we go. I'm going to put this in the Hangout chat.
All right, I will take a look at it.
See, let's feast your eyes on that. I don't know if it has that song on it though, but I'm guessing that's the guy who did the score anyway. But anyway, that sounds about right. That sounds like that's pretty much the score I'd
Wow.
say.
And if you're looking at this, man, there's spoilers abound in this. Good
Oh
lord.
god, yeah. Spoiler alert, by the way. That's why I only put it
You
in
worried
now.
about spoilers in this one?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, the Bad Moon Rising is not on here, but it has 33. I can't do a test on any of these, can I? No, I can't. Pooh.
Let's see. The trailer features the voice German version used in the trailer is partially enhanced.
There's the one for the Bad Moon Rising.
Let's see.
I had already pressed that.
Thanks, guys.
Directly above you.
Oh.
What, that one right there? Azevedo faced as well? Yeah, that one? Okay. Use your eyes.
That's all. Just put it in there. Make sure we all got it.
Exactly.
Be solid.
All right, I'm keeping that. Keeping that
So
link.
dies. So and so dies. So and so dies.
Yeah, right.
Right.
It's fine.
Crouching Tigger, I just typed.
Crouching Tigger.
Crouching Tigger.
Crouching Tigger.
Hidden Pooh.
Hidden Pooh.
Wow, I mean, you could probably skip the whole movie and just read the...
Read the show title candidates.
No. Read the score title.
Yeah, right.
Titles. That I might buy that or might listen to it because I have Google Play Unlimited. I might listen to that at work tonight.
Yeah, me
Give it a
too.
listen. Give it a
Do you want to
listen.
just?
I felt left
It's
out.
a full house! Ladies and gentlemen, everyone has posted that YouTube link. Full house. I think we need to just moment of solidarity.
Yeah.
For everyone, like just.
I felt left
Everyone
out.
did
On there, I'm like, I want to do it too.
Right.
Everyone,
Yeah, I
you
don't know-
post
I
the
don't know if
link,
you
and
wanna-
you post the link, and
You
you
vote and you
post
get
the
a
link.
link, but I don't know if you want me to put the score into the show notes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Whoa.
Why did I fall out? That was awkward. That was awkward. I apologize. My XLR cable for some reason. Like I didn't
It's
even
never
move the
happened to me
mic.
before.
Yeah. Usually I have a good hour before that happens. Jeez.
Whoa.
Your weeaboo must have knocked it out.
Sorry.
All right, folks.
Call back,
So
call back.
we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break here so we can start talking about the story and things like that. So we're gonna go ahead and play a couple ads and going back to the old wheel well, my good friend here, Leo. Sorry, dude, I still can't pronounce your last name. This is Titanium from his Leo. The Metal Covers Volume 3. So we will be right back. Stay tuned.
Geeko Network is sponsored by Tweaked Audio. With 7 styles and 7 colors, there are mic'd and not mic'd options available, designed to sound great with music and a noise-reducing design, just so you don't get distracted and focus on what matters most. Compatible with all of your devices, even those weird Windows phone no one likes. We have an exciting offer just for our listeners. If you use the coupon code GEEK at checkout, you will receive a third off your order plus free worldwide shipping. Head on over to tweakedaudio.com to check out their range, and when you're ready to order, remember to use our coupon code GEEK at checkout for a third off, free worldwide shipping, and that lifetime warranty guarantee. We thank Tweaked Audio for their support of the Geek.io network.
Hello, dear listener. Here at Geek.io, we're always happy to give some support to the little person. So today I'd like to let you know about a small internet startup called Amazon.com. Go to geek-io.net/Amazon to check out their large catalogues of books and magazines. I believe they may have some other items for sale too, records and videotapes perhaps. Using geek-io.net/Amazon lets them know you discovered them through us and they'll throw a few pennies our way. Thank you.
Oh, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I criticize, but all your bullets ricochet. You shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet, you take the rain. Far away, you trip me down, but I will fall. I am titanium, you trip me down, but I will fall. I am titanium. Cut me down, but you have further to fall. Go down, and I'm alone. Raise your voice, excess don't break your phone. I'm talking loud, nothing but. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Far away, ricochet, you take the rain. Far away, you trip me down, but I will fall. I am titanium, you trip me down, but I will fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I will fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I will fall. I am titanium. I am titanium.
Oh my goodness, guys! Thanks for waiting us there. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link to where you could purchase that from our Amazon link over in the show notes if you want to purchase that amazing cover of David Guetta and Sia's Titanium by Leo Maraschino Cherry. Sorry, dude. I talk to him actually quite regularly now, and I'm like, I hope you really don't mind that every time I talk about you, I just butcher your last name. He goes, why do you think I just put Leo on all my stuff?
Just Leo. Just call me Leo.
Just call
Leo the metal
Leo
guy.
the metal guy. Yes, exactly.
I'm hearing an echo.
Echo?
Oh.
Is that better?
One,
two?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's better.
Apparently, when VLC is open, it causes an echo. Good to know.
Yeah, right.
I did not know that happened. I am sorry.
There you go.
Now I do. Now I know to close VLC as soon as I am done. So, on to the story segment of our rant and review of Crouching Tiger, Couching Tigger, Hidden
Poo.
the Sword of Justice.
Sword of Justice. So the story, this should be quick.
I was about to say, did anyone love the plot device of putting a cage in the town square so the love interest had to stare at each other while balancing a bottle of wine on your leg?
That is actually, that's not entirely unheard of back in feudal Japan and feudal China. Well, dynasty era China. That is, it's supposed to be public humiliation, but obviously, being a romance portion of the movie, that's not going to happen. But having a very public cage like that is definitely common.
Yeah, but
That's for minor infringements.
I understand that, but seriously, she could have. I get the whole stick. You have to balance this bottle of wine because you're talking smack about your teacher when you're raising a glass of wine. And I get you have to hold the bottle on the leg for. It just seems too convenient to me. I suppose that's my point.
But why was all of the training in front of him? Like, was
Pretty
there
much.
nowhere else they could do training?
There were breakable vases everywhere. No, there was there wasn't.
There was just faces everywhere.
Everything could break. That's the reason why this is the only place you physically can't break anything. So this is what we're training you.
In the middle of
And she still manages to break the tree. So
right.
Break that tree, though.
Yeah, I kind of felt like we needed more. Kind of want a little bit more story on the 5.
they were just kind of
amigos.
Yeah, the
They
5
just
amigos.
showed up.
The 5 Iron Amigos. I mean that okay. I am going to defend this because this is homage paid to older Chinese martial arts movies. These are the Wandering Warriors. You're not supposed to know them, and yes, they are all supposed to die by the end of the movie. This happens whenever there's that group.
Okay.
This movie is tropey as all hell, but for a person who watches a lot of Asian cinema, I loved every single second of it.
And it did.
So,
it was
spoiler alert, guys. Spoiler alert, guys. The Tito score is going to be balanced very heavily in one direction. I'll give you 3 guesses at who's going to be which direction.
I will give you this. It seemed tropey on purpose, and
yes,
if it wasn't tropey on purpose, it would have lost whatever substance this movie had. If it tried to veer off on a different path, I think it would have been a much worse movie. Now, I can't say I enjoyed the movie as much as CJ did.
No, I didn't say that. What are you talking about?
Well, sorry. I don't think my score is going to heavily weight the average as much as CJ's might.
See, yeah, there you go. Gee, a single thing. Yeah, you're just making assumptions now.
Sorry, dare I assume anything? But anyway,
this has happened before, where I completely talked up a movie and gave it like a 4. So
right. But anyway, and you've given in the past Blood Rain like an 8 or a 9. But anyway,
for good reason.
Anyway, my point here is, if they didn't follow the path that was set for them, I think it just would have not felt right. It would have felt out of the place of its category. I'm not enriched with the category of traditional Chinese martial art movies, hence the comment after the break. But I think it's just, if it went off the beaten path, it just would have not felt right. So they had to stick to that path, and I think they did okay of following the path that they had to follow.
I like how this.
Or don't, either way. I mean, it's up to you, but we're
You
on the
like
podcast.
what? Go on, Raul. Go on.
No, okay. You had this big old warlord, right? That was up in his tower. He was going to challenge everyone in the rest of the country, right? In the whole province,
Well, there's
right?
some CGI there. There you go. The tower was
Yeah.
very,
Oh,
very
okay.
CGI. Anyway,
Yes.
sorry,
But, like,
sorry to
okay.
interrupt.
And then they stormed the tower using what? 4 people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they just take out this whole army with 4 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And like another thing, if anyone besides
And?
the main character gets any more than a paper cut, they just die. But the main character is like, "Oh, I'm stabbed."
through.
Yeah,
You're gonna make
and
it.
like, yeah, I'm gonna make it. But that guy, I think a mosquito bit him, but I think he's a goner.
Oh, they like slashed my cheeks like dead. I'm not moving anymore. Oh, okay.
I kind of did wish that well, it's only an hour and a half movie, but I mean, if you saw the first movie, they gave hints of the first movie, like who Snowboss's master
Mom is.
was.
Yeah, adopted mother.
Yeah, adopted mother. Spoilers.
And obviously you have Michelle Yeoh back from the original, and Danny Trejo.
What? Danny Trejo?
What? There's no machete in here.
Machete. That's the sword of
Machete.
destiny. It's the machete.
Yeah, sorry. So I mean, yeah, there were obviously connections to this, but it did seem like this was meant to be
A pilot for a series.
That's exactly what I was kind of getting at there is a pilot series, because you have two younger people who are not in a lot, that are not that expensive, and in a franchise that can carry itself. So don't be surprised that if this time next year there's a Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon with Snowvaz and Dancing Guy from Glee.
But and to that point, Dancing Guy with Glee and Snowbars, their chemistry on screen was decent enough too, so that they could carry their own series if they wanted to, sort of.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
If you don't have them two together, they kind of fall apart. Kind of.
Yeah, you are going to have those two. You're going to have the fire and ice of those two together in order for it to be really to be carryable. And you can go into further, the Iron Way and things like that, and actually and graft the backstory of these people that were like, I liked the Five Warriors. Each and every one of them was actually very unique, very well acted. So I mean, it's.
Five Warriors.
I mean, each one was an archetype, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes, it is a Chinese archetype. You have the leader, who is pretty much king martial artist, except for the main characters. You have the drunk dude. You have the fist brawler. You have the crazy sexy awesome lady, and then you have the other guy. And that's not me riffing on them. That is literally his trope. He is the other guy.
Right, and exactly to my point. You had to have had those 5, otherwise, and it just felt like this movie was going down that path, and would have felt really bizarre if you had an entire army, but you had the 5 kind of.
If this was army versus army, yeah, there would be no like. Yeah. Oh, sorry. My mistake. The fifth warrior, of course, being Silent Wolf, being the fallen hero. Blah 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 blah. That trope.
Oh, yeah. Smallest best. Yeah. Right. Got it. But anyway, what was I going to say? But like I said, on the other half of the show, a sequel has to have something unique to carry it forward, and I don't think it really.
Not when it's a cold pilot for something.
Yeah, that doesn't change my mind though. That doesn't.
Well, I mean, if you want to say something that carries forward, Transformers, the Transformers sequel didn't really carry anything.
I hated the Transformers movies. Don't get me wrong. Like, I didn't enjoy those either because
Because the second one's exactly the same as the first one.
And the third one's exactly the first as the first one. What's the point? Except
with
the most recent The most recent Transformers had something different because he found a Transformer in his
And it's Transformer.
underground
Transformer
in his garage. Right,
in this
got it.
abandoned movie theater for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason, that's gonna take it home and fix it up. But anyway, what was my point?
So was that about a co-pilot?
Did you see that Bumblebee is getting his own movie, by the way?
Of course he is.
Live action?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, they're gonna do 2 more Transformers movies, and Bumblebee is getting his own movie.
About
2 more?
So a central character who can't really talk. Sweet.
but can't.
So
maybe you'll get fixed.
This is not the U.S.'s fault, right? Because it bombed here.
No, it did all right here.
No.
Yeah,
Transformers
it kind of
4.
broke even.
No,
yeah,
Transformers
made
a whole lot of money.
Yeah, it made
No,
it.
it made it international. So I blame
internationally it made gangbusters. In the U.S. though, it still broke even on its budget.
Yeah, dude, it made bank here. It made profit here.
I mean, it was like 150 million budget, and it made like 180.
Remember that movie? The last Transformers movie floated me out of last place into third in the SmackDown by itself. So
Exactly.
Yeah, it made plenty of money. Don't worry. They're gonna keep making them because giant piles.
I'm worried that they keep making them.
Are they gonna keep making?
They've already got 3 or 4 more planned out, dude. They're already making them. Don't go see them. Don't support it.
I mean, the Bumblebee movie is, I'm pretty sure, is the Transformers Gem and the Holograms at this point. But that's besides.
Ouch! You just gotta twist that knife more, don't you?
Dude, yeah.
If I would have gotten any other movie for that same price, I probably would have been more of a contender.
How about Crouching Tiger?
Could have been a contender.
Hashtag Siege
If it weren't for if it weren't for Jim and the Holograms.
Yeah. If only it worked for Jim. But yeah, I mean, this did follow a lot of tropes, of Asian movie culture, and like Raul said, and like I thought this right away, especially when Snowbaz died and then got back up. I'm like, yep, there's gonna be this is a franchise. And I mean, you killed off Donnie Yo, or not Yo. Damn it! I just combined the two of them.
Denny Yo.
Yeah, you killed off Donnie Yen, who is the most well known of these actors outside of Michelle Yeoh. But Michelle Yeoh is not really doing a ton outside of China, so she could be the Obi-Wan Kenobi. And and obviously Snowbaz isn't fully trained yet, so I want to go down the exact path you did.
Wait, Silent Wolf didn't die.
Oh, that was freaking what's his name?
Yeah.
Whoever played Hades, bloody blah.
Yeah. Jason Scott Lee dies. Yeah, he goes for the sword and like.
He was worth too much money. Like he does all of the things. Seriously. For those who don't know who I'm talking about, Jason Scott Lee played Bruce Lee in the Dragon movie, and is pretty much that skyrocketed his career. I think it's his nephew or something like that, and like he does everything everywhere. Like when you think of Chinese actors, it really should be Jackie Chan, Jet Li, and Jason Scott Lee.
Jason Scott Lee.
What about the training coming back at the last moment for Snowbaz? Putting the sword right.
Trope. Trope.
Yeah, like putting the sword right through the medallion that she has. Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's a middle of the road kung fu movie, right? I mean, it's not a great movie and it's not a terrible movie.
No, I mean, for kung fu movies, I think this is actually one of the better ones that I've seen. Because some of them, especially when they're made into English, are just so bad. They're just so terrible. Now, obviously, there are some, because you have like Police Quest, you have pretty much anything with Jackie Chan in it is fantastic. But I mean, for the most part, they're not good.
And there is definitely something here. There's
Yes,
there is
potential here.
something here, and not like those other kung fu movies that are brought into English where there's just there's nothing
exactly.
other than fighting. There's nothing. I said this in the Slack, but the front end of this movie felt way too long. It just felt way too long. I don't know why, but I'm glad the movie picked up pace towards the middle and the end.
The beginning pace was really slow.
The beginning pace just felt...
Checking the watch.
Because you really didn't have. I mean, you had to have her trained. So I mean, you have the story build up. You obviously have the very first you get you involved with the bang 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 action sequences. Him coming in with the Psycho Crusher, which was awesome to see. Like after playing while playing Street Fighter while watching this movie the first time, I'm playing M Bison, and the dude flies in just like M Bison does. I'm like, yes. Psycho Crusher! So I mean,
pacing in this thing was just... It was a slog at the beginning, but I'm glad it picked up pace towards the end, and I lost track of time towards the end, thank God. And then...
but like him sending his guards out, like when they're burning the village, he's like sends his guards out, and nothing becomes of that.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
That was a little weird. Also, predictability moment of this movie. I'll let you escape, but don't steal the sword.
Steal the sword.
Steal the sword. I literally said, I rolled my eyes as hard as I could and said, oh, here we go again.
But then, of course, he turns heroic at the end, so I mean, there's that.
Maybe.
Which is also shocking.
Yes,
shocking.
Absolutely.
And then they stared into each other's eyes for 2 seconds, way too long, and just kept fighting, because that was fun.
I mean, I legitimately couldn't pull my eyes away from her either. I mean, jeez.
Jesus.
So, like, at the last minute, when they're outside, he realizes that he can't win, so he throws the sword to Silent Wolf.
Well, there's that. But CJ, you would take your eyes off her if there was a million soldiers swinging at her or you.
I don't know.
Did you just keep looking at him going?
I don't know.
No. Wait, do we have the Netflix guy back on? I thought we got rid of him. I thought we kicked him out of the
It is Netflix produced, so he may have to weigh in, you know.
Yeah, this is true.
I don't know.
All right. So, any other notes on?
The love story was kind of forced. That's what we were going for. Targeting the younger market.
No, the story to me just felt like it was just a big, giant trope checklist. And they went through it from top to bottom. And
yes.
That's all I have to say about it.
But then again, was the first Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. People seem to put it on some kind of pedestal. Not really.
I never saw it.
Well,
I did say that.
I did enjoy the callback, though, where she's doing the training where she has to put the stick through the coin hole. And then, at the end when she's fighting the evil chick and she sticks the sword through the snake hole.
The snake hole? Cut that out for later.
There you go. That was nice. That was a nice callback.
That was a nice little touch. There was a lot of nice little touches here, but this movie was missing something. I don't know what. I just felt like it was just missing something.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah,
it was a nice hot chicken salad that was just missing something.
Like I enjoyed the 5 warriors; they were fun, and I wish they'd given them a little more depth. But I guess that's if they're sticking to traditional stuff, that's not going to happen. And the rest of the characters, I was just kind of meh, whatever.
That's true.
That's all I got.
The forced love story, the dancing guy from Glee and Vase Lady. That was. I will take forced romance for 500, please.
Yes. All right. So let's go ahead and wrap this. Let's go ahead and wrap this up then. Unless there are any further notes.
Go on. I loved the closing credits scene, actually. I quite
Yes.
enjoyed that. I don't know what it is that I just appreciate that credit scene.
Was there a scene during the credits?
No, that's just the
One right before the credits?
No,
Wait.
I didn't really like that much. But I will say the credits themselves.
The credits.
The
The credits were
credits
pretty.
scene.
They were nice. I like the art on that.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Yeah. I call it credit scene because it's not just credits scrolling up the screen.
Yeah.
That's just me.
There's whooshing.
There's whooshing.
There's whooshing.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Sorry, I'll stop that now.
All right. So, on to the Tito's. Since we're now about an hour. All right. So
We're about an hour. We're rounding this up pretty quickly.
I'm going to go ahead and start first on this one to go ahead and, make everybody else feel bad for giving this a low rating. I didn't come into this with any expectations, and I ended up loving most of the movie.
I knew it. Sorry.
As a Asian film fan, this was just everything that I wanted, that I didn't know that I wanted. So yes, there were problems with it. No, this is not a perfect movie by any stretch of the measure whatsoever. But for what I got exactly what I wanted out of it, so I am going to give it an 8.5.
Wow.
I just want to say to the audience, I predicted this. Noted about 10 minutes ago when I said CJ was going to like this movie. I surprisingly, I enjoyed watching the movie because I knew exactly what I was getting. Again, I didn't have any expectations for this movie. Yes, it has its nitpicks of it, but again, it's a hot chicken salad that's just missing something. I don't know what it's missing.
Dressing?
No,
Maybe those little crunchy things that they put in there to give it a little
tortilla
texture.
chips, maybe. But it's got plenty of dressing. Trust me, the chicken salad
This
is
is true,
smothered in dressing because it's got tropes up to the nines.
You just need some croutons.
Maybe, or some crunchy tortilla chips, or just something to break the salad.
I'm getting really
up.
hungry now.
You're welcome. The score was amazing, which was a nice little touch to the movie. I'm not going to give it as high as CJ, but I will give this movie a 6.
All right. Azevedo.
Well, after Dale's glowing review. I
you are
was
thinking
looking
of a
forward
hot
to this
chicken
movie
salad,
because I didn't
though.
want to watch it for some reason, but I sat down and forced my way through it, and for like the first 30 minutes, I kind of hated it.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to lie. The first 30 minutes of this movie.
Oh god, this movie. And then the tavern fight happened, and then I was like, all right, yeah, okay, I can do this. And from there out, it kind of, it was up and down, but I wrote it out like. Also, in the first 30 minutes, like I had a hard time following the movie. I was like, "What's going on? Who are these people?" But then once they kind of established the main plot thread and centered around that, it became a little more cohesive.
Hidden Dragon 1, did they?
Yeah, right.
I told you I hadn't. I told you I hadn't. I had no idea what was going on in the first 30 minutes. Anyway, but it was really, really beautiful. It was. The choreography and everything was fun to watch. The story was just so tropey. Like I did not enjoy the story at all. So, it's good enough for me to recommend. I'm not recommend strongly. So, 6 for me as well.
All right.
Wow. There you go.
And
like
Raul.
a 4 or something after that.
I did see the first movie, not recently, but I do remember bits of it. So every time they did do like a little callback to the original, I'm like, oh, it's that. Okay, then that, and then like Okay.
Yeah.
And then I mean, you knew how it was. It being very tropey. I mean, you knew which side was going to win, but you just didn't know how and how many dead bodies there was going to be at the end.
At least
Yeah,
five.
right.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't watch a lot of. I watch a lot of Japanese anime, yes, but not a lot of like Asian kung fu movies. I think the last kung fu movie I watched probably Kung Fu Hustle, and that's actually a what's
Parody.
it called? A parody of the same thing. And one scene that got me was like in the bar fight, he's crushing everyone's toes.
Yes.
Is it right?
Let's see. I mean, it was if I was to find this and it'd be like about an hour into the movie, I'd probably stay on the movie just to finish it.
That's
I
fair.
mean, they could have cut quite a bit, bring it maybe an hour and 20 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe like a
Yeah,
TV
if it
show.
had been longer than an hour and a half, my rating would have started to go down.
Yeah.
But like because it was only in basically an hour and a half, it was not painful to watch.
Yeah, I mean, one could say that you could have like a two-parter, like 2 episodes, with
Yeah.
the content they had here. I mean, not saying that there might be a show out of this.
Raul and CJ are
Maybe.
But yeah, overall, it's a movie I would recommend people to watch just once. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a 6 as well.
All right.
It is.
Wow. Definitely not the worst movie we've had, but 6.63, by the way, is the average on that one. You're welcome.
I just
for that
a whole
0.3,
point
CJ.
6.
A whole point
Or
six.
0.6, yeah.
No, and I get that. I actually expected Jazz's to be lower.
I did too, not gonna lie.
I was expecting,
it's
yeah, I
going
mean, the way that you
between
were
5 and
describing
6.
it, Dale, I was expecting at least a 7 out of you. Like, you were like, oh, this is actually pretty decent. 6. I'm like, whoa.
Like I said, it's missing
That
something. It's missing something, and I can't place what it is. And it's a sequel that adds absolutely nothing, and I can't move forward. Anyway, moving on.
So, all right, so that wraps up our discussion about Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, The Sword of Destiny. Catch us again next year when it comes out as a series. Seriously, it's bound to happen. I mean, there was no solid ending to this, so I mean, it's obvious that they're going to do more with it.
Yeah, that's going to be on Small Screen Spoiler Show.
Oh,
yes.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, we tried to watch Heroes Reborn, so
Oh
Yeah,
no!
we'll watch
no.
anything.
That.
What did you get in Heroes Reborn, by the way?
4 episodes, I think.
Yeah, 4 episodes.
Oh yeah, because the
Because you
first one was a
said nope.
2-parter, and then we watched 2 after
Yeah,
that.
and
And
we're
we're
just
just
like,
like, nah, we're done.
No, we can't. Like, the best parts of Heroes Reborn were just completely stripped out, like immediately after
credits?
a thing.
Was the credits the best part at the end?
Yes.
Not even Zachary Levi could save that.
No, sadly.
No. All right, so we're gonna wrap up here. You can listen to the show Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, Friday the following day at 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time over at geek-io.net/live, twitch.tv/geekio show, tunein.alphageekradio.com on channel 1 whenever remember to turn it on, and Diamond Club. If you can get a hold of us via Twitter and Facebook at /geekio show, email as geekioshow@gmail.com, and you can give us a call on our Geek hotline, 727-489-4335. That is 727-489-GEEK.
By the way, the Australian time is actually going to be changing here next week because the US is going to be starting daylight savings time.
Yay!
That's right.
Yay.
This
Yes,
weekend.
Monday, spring forward.
Spring forward.
Indeed. And next week on the Geek.io show, it won't be a rant and review. It's going to be the Mana Pool. We're going to the cave. We're gonna drop the hammer. We're gonna swing for the fences and punch
The
some.
fences? What?
I don't know.
There's
The
fencing
cave
in the cave?
walls and and knock
It's a very
down some. It's a bad
Very
metaphor,
weird.
okay?
It's a bad
Just leave,
fence.
let it roll,
Hot chicken,
okay?
hot chicken salad. Hot
It's
chicken
not a
salad.
perfect metaphor. It's not a perfect.
Is it the metaphor you're looking for, though?
Because you see the
Or is
fish,
the metaphor that you deserve.
society, and
It's not the
you have to
metaphor
cut
you
off
want.
the head
The metaphor
because
you
it's
need.
rotting from the inside. And never mind. Anyway, Manipool. You're gonna blow up yourself.
Now it's time for the Geek.io Winter Movie Smackdown Update.
I was gonna play you off regardless there for
Wait, what?
All right, so of course you can get this over on geek-io.net/smackdown. For the final week, I am in first place with 32
Dale has
Dale
a full week of Zootopia.
Yeah, dude. Dale is $29.4 million. Obviously going to take over first place next week. Raul is third with 23.6. Jazz is in fourth with 20.7. And Sakani is with $15.1 million. Thanks, Gods of Egypt, for slightly overperforming what I thought you.
What?
So, good on you.
Yeah, it actually did pretty well.
Thank you for making 2 tacos instead of just 1.
Yes. I got $24 in two tacos. That's almost a family Taco Bell. Woo!
In a box by itself.
In a box by itself.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, you get free mustard with that.
And Whiskey Tango Foxtrot completely failed, Jazz.
Yeah, what?
I didn't expect much.
No.
Because, that was my forced replacement.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Foxy Pot.
Que sera. Oh, but this week on the Geek.io network, you can check out some cool stuff. Google launched voice recognition for Google Docs, and Dale puts it to the test. Also,
Yeah, he
tune into
does.
last week's Geek.io show to see that live test. Small screen spoiler show. We wrapped up Agent Carter season 2. We gushed over Better Call Saul, and we put Gotham in the corner because Gotham, you're on notice.
Yeah, dude.
Notice.
Oh,
We put a
no.
we put a dunce cap on him, and we sent him to the corner.
No one
That
puts
bad?
Gotham in the corner.
Get your crap together,
Yeah.
Gotham.
This last episode was that bad. It took out
bad.
all of the. No. You know what? Go listen to geek-io.net/spoiler show for what we thought of that.
There you go.
Also, please remember to visit our Patreon site over at patreon.com/geekio to help us out with a small monthly donation. If you think I almost read the old script, Dale. Get your shit together. If you get something out of the show, consider helping us with a little bit of value back. It's a value for value model, and before you all fall asleep, I'm going to finish reading this script. So we can do more for you. Lots of rewards up for you to take a look at. $1 a month may help me crash on CJ's hidden dragon couch more often.
Indeed.
hidden dragon couch, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, there was
Is
a
that what they
cat
call
involved a lot of the
So my
time.
hidden dragon smell like Aussie for 3 months.
Oh, Lord.
With Highlander.
Highlander's awesome.
We can also be officially heard at geek-io.net/Stitcher and geek-io.net/iTunes. Leave us an honest review and we'll gladly read it on the show for you.
We will do that. Indeed. Geek.io show title candidates. I said the word show twice in a row for episode 144, our red review of CTHD, Sword of Justice. We make them pretty down under. CJ drools over ladies.
God, she's so pretty.
My weeaboo is showing. It was definitely okay. Couching Dragon, Tiger Hidden. That's what Netflix sounds like. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Poo.
No,
Leo-
Crouching Tigger.
Tigger, sorry. Tigger, there's one extra G in there that I didn't notice. Well, there's a squiggly line under it, so that's, I was auto-correcting it as I went.
Auto-correcting it in your mind.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Leo the Metal Guy, the 5 Iron Amigos, the Sword of Destiny is a machete.
Machete!
Machete! The Transformers Gem and the Holograms. The voice of Netflix and put the sword in the snake hole. I actually quite like that one.
That's a good one, too.
Pretty okay.
All right. On that note, we will see you next week right here on the Geek IO show. Bye now.
Toodaloo.
Bye.
Fairly well.
This has been a podcast of the Geek IO Media Network, where you put your geek in and geek out. For more geeky goodness, head over to geek-io.net. Copyright 2016.
It's a bunch
All right,
of
guys.
fun.